Hey, what's up everyone? This is DCSG 81 and today we are back with another special review for the Mafex Kingsman Secret Service Harry Hart. Okay, so as usual for my review, we'll take a look at the box first. So this is the, how do I say, it's nothing new. Just as the usual Mafex display. We have the figures here, over here, looking very good. And then we have the very cool Harry Hart here. Okay. And yep, we have the real person here. Of course, this is not the figure. If this is the figure, then it'll be awesome. Okay. And as usual, we have the usual poses, accessories, very good because they give something like a checklist. And then yeah, some more poses. So let's get it open. Okay, so this is the figure right out of the box, so let's take a closer look. So from what we can see here, the sculpt is pretty well done, I would say. At least it really looks like the actor from the movie. Unfortunately, there seems to be some difference in the skin tone. You can see here, the face and the neck is of different color. Okay, but the body wise is really sculpted very well, I would say. This is one of the best 1/12 scale suited figure in a suit that this is the best one that I've ever got. Maybe if there's another best one that you feel, do let me know in the comments below. But this one I feel is like, wow, you know, the suit or the coat or whatever you call it is so well sculpted that it's not just, you know, the design is not just like painted or printed over. You can actually feel the material. It really looks like a real cloth, although it's still plastic, but you can feel it. It's really premium feel, I would say. You can see the pants as well. There's some crease here. Okay, looks very realistic. Okay, as well as the shoe. Wow. Okay, it is so well made. Okay, so okay, there seems to be, I think this is a maybe it's a handkerchief or something. They even remember to put that on. And the tie looks like it's two pieces. Yep, very nice. And I do hope that the glasses is removable though, because we can always use it for other head sculpt, but it's not, even though it's sculpted separately, but it's I think they super glue it. Okay, but it still looks very good. Can really see the actor likeness here. Okay, so let's get to the articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, I think this should be pretty standard. On the upper body at least, you can actually tilt the head up and down anyhow you want it. Okay, there's no restriction here. The neck as well. Okay, and the arms, they do have a little bit of you can pull down methods. You can actually do much more when you're pulling up. Unfortunately, he can't do a complete hands up because of the material of the suit. Okay, he can't just go up. He still can do this though. Okay, so there's more articulations. And here, I'm not sure if there's any joint. Yeah, there is some, but because it's a one whole piece, so you can't really turn him or have him. I don't think he can even sit. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, if you want a nice suit, there's gonna be a lot of restriction here, even though I believe there's a joint. I can feel the joint here. Okay, so and the leg, let's see if they have the usual pull down methods. Yep, it does. Okay, you can see. Let's show you again. Okay, yeah, it's not much, but you can definitely feel it if you are holding the figures. So the pull down method, usually it will allows more room for articulations, but unfortunately it doesn't make much difference in this case because of the coat that actually restrict it. So this figure Yeah, it's a little bit let down on the movement, especially the lower body, because I don't think we can even pose him sitting down without looking weird. Okay, yeah, he can't, unless you try to soften this part here by using a hair dryer or something. Yep, at least it's actually soft. Maybe if you don't mind, you can still, you know, try to bend it and let him sit down. But over time, I don't think this is recommended, because by the time you let it stand again, then you can see that this whole thing might already be like that if you let him sit for too long. Okay, so there are restrictions. You have to sacrifice over the overall the look of it. So yep, pretty bad. Oh, okay, sorry. There's a double jointed knee as well. Oh, there's no arm swivel or leg swivel or anything like that. I think they just want to keep it nice and simple. And then this is the best part. You can see the crease here, which looks very real. I mean, who would have thought that the pants will have the crease when it comes near to the pants? I mean, sorry, the shoe. Yep. Even the John Wick. Let me get my John Wick here. Okay, you can see they didn't even do something like this. So there are creases, but it's not as realistic as this one. You can see. Okay. So it's very well done for them, for Mafex, although John Wick is from Mafex as well. Okay, so this is how the shoes look like. There's a toe swivel, very big toe swivel, that will actually makes it look weird, something like what happened to John Wick as well. Okay, but the movement wise is pretty restricted actually, even though it's very nicely done. Okay, so let's get to the accessories. Okay, so for the accessories, I'm showing you right on the box. Two reasons. One is because I still haven't find a proper box to keep all my accessories, because my current boxes are full. So that's why I'm not planning to take them out yet. Okay, the second reason is because I want to show you it's not a big deal, but something that I feel that is very commentable, that not sure whether other figures are doing this way, but they actually put the accessories the way that I feel is usually I don't see it this way. Maybe there are some figures that are doing it for Mafex, but I feel that it reminds me of the Hot Toy style, the 1/6 Hot Toy, where they actually, you know, arrange it very nicely. In this case, you can see this is the one accessory, and then they have all the hands below. So I find this very how do I put it, it's very well thought of them to do it this way. I think it's mostly because they have this umbrella that's taking out most of the space. That's why they put it this way. Let's take a look. So from here we can see that it comes with an umbrella, of course. Okay, a very well made one. Okay, and then we have a gun here. This is a very special gun. I think it's just for all their secret society. And a pair of shoes with the something like a Heath Ledger Joker style with blades coming out. And then this is for the open umbrella. Okay, and the umbrella is actually pretty well made, even though it's a hard material, hard plastic, but it's very well made. You can see, and there is also some high-tech stuff here. Target lock to stun. Okay, and this is how it works. Just put it over. Okay, and voila, we have an umbrella here. Okay, a 1/12 umbrella. How often do we get that? Okay, and there's an alternative head, which seriously I don't really see much different, except for the lips. Well, maybe not so much as well, but you can see this one is actually slightly smiling, and this one is more serious. Okay. So as for the hands, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the one that comes with the figure, 5 pair of hands plus another right hand. Okay, so you can have a look. Okay, so this is another thing that I would like to say. It feels very hot toy style. Okay, so come with the figure is the open relaxed hands, and then we have another hands that is wide open. Not sure what it is for. Maybe yep, I just have to see what is it for. Okay, and then we have this one is for something like a hand shaking hands. Okay, and then another one is for holding, this one is for holding the umbrella, I believe. Okay, a pair of fist hand. And then this one is for holding the guns, the trigger hands. Okay, and what is this for? Another relaxed hand, maybe. Okay, and this seems to be a special one. Again, look very much like a trigger hand, trigger finger hand. Let's see what's the difference. Okay, it's just that I think this is the trigger hand. This is not sure what is it for. So that's all for the accessory. Oh, one more thing, the stand. Okay, so Mafex never fail to give their stands. Okay, that's very good. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so earlier on I mentioned that this is a special review because actually I'm buying this figure it's not really for the figure. I mean, it's for the figure, but I mean not as for the Hart figure itself. Don't get me wrong, I love the movie, I love Kingsman movie. It's very nice, but I'm not getting the figure itself because I just want the body. I believe most of you will have guessed it already. So it's actually for the manipul his scalp, which is the Tony Stark. Okay, so yep, I have seen some pictures where people have actually tested the figure on this body. It looks absolutely gorgeous. That is why I'm getting this figure. Sorry, Harry. Yep. So it is special because it's also a head swapping video. So let's see. Okay, it looks very bad because of the neck difference of the color. Yep. So let's see if we can switch the neck as well, because it does come with a neck. Okay, this is the neck, and where's the rubber? Okay, let's see if it works, which I kind of doubt that it will work. Okay, I think it will work. Wow, it does. That's good. Okay, now it looks so much better. Okay, yep, but don't put his hand near because then you will see the difference. Okay, but it looks very good. Yep, so the neck of the that comes with the manipul head actually fits into the body. It doesn't really fit well like this original one, but you can really push it in. You can see it doesn't really go in, but you can just slot it in, no problem. Okay, wow. Okay, looks like I have buy the correct one then. So I've been looking for a proper suit body for this Tony. Yep, and seems that I found the right one now. Okay, previously I did test on the Figma one, but it doesn't look as good. You can see after I'll do a comparison. Okay, so the head swap is a success, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so for the first size comparison, I'll compare him, the Tony Stark on the new body, with the actual Tony Stark from s.h.figuarts. You can see this Tony is actually slightly taller than him because he's on the Mark 42 armor, so it's fine. But this Tony is actually on the Figma Goro body, which is way too high. This is why I think this is such a bad idea. That's why I decided to get this body, and it works very well. So right up next we have the Iron Man's comparison. We have the Mark 4 from s.h.figuarts with the same maniple head. I bought two, just because I like it so much, that's why I got it too. And the s.h.figuarts Mark 85, so you can see they actually scale very well. I'm so happy that I finally got a suited body that scale very well. And next we have the latest Mafex Iron Spider with the maniple Tom Holland's head, as well as the Infinity War Captain America, again also with the maniple heads of Chris Evans. So you can see they actually scale very well. It's like do re mi, you know, the height is yep, so they scale very good. And lastly, for those of you who wonders how he scale with the Mezco, so this is the Mezco Thor from Ragnarok, and also this is Thanos from Infinity War s.h.figuarts. Okay, before I end the video, I'm sure some of you will be asking me to do a little bit more of the head swapping with this Tony Stark head. This is for the Mark 50 one, a little bit older version compared to this one. So I'm pretty sure it will work. So let's try it out. Yep, but it's a little bit loose. Yep, so it still looks good. Let's try with his own rubber. Okay, so this one is the one that comes with this Tony head. Still the same because this ball joint is for this Tony. So it doesn't matter, I can get it fixed with his neck. Pretty sure it will work. Let me see if I have his neck around, just give me a moment. Okay, so sorry that I couldn't find his original neck. It should be somewhere in the boxes. So I'm still using the Mark IV neck, but what I did was just put a little bit of blue tack inside. Yep, so it rests pretty much higher, otherwise it will look like as if he have no neck. So this is actually looking pretty good as well. Don't you think so? Wow, okay. So let's try another head sculpt. Oh, sorry, head swap, which is for this one. I think he should looks. Sorry, he doesn't need the rubber. Let's see. Okay, looks very well as well. Look like this suit body is very good in terms of for maniple head. It's actually suited very well. It doesn't have the syndromes of, like, you know, sometimes the body and the head doesn't scale very well, but this is not the case. So start hunting, guys. This body, I think currently is there's a lot of it because no one seems to want to collect it, but I hope this video will bring in some sales for them because it's a very well made suit body. The one with the younger version, Edgar, is it? His name is Edgar. That body is very identical in terms of design, but I believe, because I've seen some review, he's actually a little bit shorter. So for me, it doesn't really, you know, if he's much shorter, then it doesn't scale very well. So don't get that one, get the hairy version. His the body is slightly, I mean, now you can see his the perfect scale. If you get the shorter one, then he will look weird with all these, you know, Tony and or the Chris Evans head. It will be a little bit funny. If you put in the group pictures, they will actually look very much shorter. So get the hairy versions. Okay, so yep, so I conclude this review or head swapping review. I'm pretty happy with this body. I would say I'm actually giving him a 9 out of 10. Sorry, 8.5 out of 10. It's because of the limited articulations. The worst is I can't even pose him sitting down. He looks pretty cool when sitting down, but doesn't really work it. Okay, so it's not really working unless he's actually leaning down. Otherwise, if you have a way to make him sit, feel free to share with me. I will be very happy to know, because really, if your figure can't sit, then it's not that good. You know, it's the basic thing. Okay, so otherwise, if you just want to pose him standing up, then this is the perfect body for Tony Stark, I would say. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Give me a like, I mean give me a thumbs up. Sorry, it's 2 in the morning here, so yep, leave me a comment if you would like to know further about this figure, and also subscribe to my channel if you support my video. And until then, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.